Paladins' newest champion Talus has just been announced, and he is a flanker and part of a new race called the Squadron. Now there's some lore behind him, and that is that the Squadron, his race, have been persecuted and looked down upon, and the developers even said the race was almost exterminated twice. Pretty dark. However, Talus himself is unfazed and headstrong, and the way he comes across is kind of anime main character in a shonen jump, although he does also seem to have a cheeky side. Looks wise, he's got an almost monkey posture going on, and he rides his mount on all fours, though his tail looks more like a cow's and has horns, so sort of half human, half demon, almost monkey-ish. All of his garments sort of match the more Aztec-y theme of Jaguar Falls and Frog Isles, the maps currently in the game, and his hat looks like something from Zelda Twilight Princess. Jumping straight into the nitty-gritty, his main weapon is very much like a submachine gun. It's a rune-based stone weapon, and it fires runic energy ammo, which you can actually see burning as he shoots it into a wall. The weapon itself has some recoil and it kicks upwards, and also some inaccuracy like a lot of the other automatic weapons in the game. In the video it was shown to do 95 damage per shot to the body, and also can get headshot bonus damage. Plus there was some fall off shown in the video, and it seemed pretty abrupt. Definitely a weapon where you're getting up close and personal with the enemies. His first ability takes that damage to another level. His weapon turns around, two stones come out, and basically two barrels open up instead of one, and you fire 33% faster for a short burst of 4 seconds. This is where Talus' main burst damage lies, and it can be buffed with a legendary card called Raging Demon. What this does is gives you unlimited ammunition whilst you are shredding the enemies in this ability, and it's almost like having an inbuilt Tyra ultimate in your kit, because otherwise you'd have to reload whilst you're firing, which would reduce the damage per second during that big burst. His alternate fire, his second ability, is a punch that charges Talus forwards and hits for 600 and knocks back if you hit an enemy, and the knockback is almost the Impaler Arrow of Charlene's range. And also a big one, this is AoE, so you can hit a group of enemies if they are all together. So especially if you're going into a few tanks, you can knock them both back, get off that 600 damage, then activate your burst damage and try and burst them down. Talus' escape ability is a big one. What this does is it places a rune down and a timer will begin ticking down. You'll also see in your UI the timer as a circle, and it'll count down for you. And you either go into a fight and let it drag you automatically back as that timer runs out, or you can activate it whilst you are in the timer to come back whenever you want. But there's a problem: if you are stunned or disabled, you'll be stuck until the timer runs out to come back again, so you won't be able to activate it if you're stunned, so you can't just get rid of it. There's also an ultimate called Faustian Bargain, and what this does is it makes it so that the teleporter doesn't automatically pull you back, so you don't have to go back at the end of it. But if you don't use it, you'll get pulled back instantly. Now, I think this is going to be a big one, as a flank, you're going to be wanting to get a kill and stay in the enemy backlines, fighting around the enemies, and having the option to either go back if you're in trouble, and you're just safe once you get back, or if you get the kill and you realize, oh wait, there's some more vulnerable targets in this enemy backline, then you can keep going and put down another one of these teleporters. Finally, the big bada boom, the ultimate is called True Power. Now this one is quite frankly bonkers, and we haven't seen anything really like it in the game thus far, and does something pretty ridiculous. So what it does is once you activate the ultimate, it reveals all enemy targets unless they are in the spawn, or if they are crowd control immune. So if Anara's got Earthen Grace on with the legendary card, then she's going to be immune to you locking onto her and going into it. But what happens is, you basically charge up the ultimate, it locks onto a target as you see around the map, and you fly through space and time and through all walls and obstacles into the enemy, and basically knocks them up, it stuns them up, and then when you get there you punch them, and basically you're right in the face of an enemy of your choosing. So you'll basically be able to pick out one of the squishy backline damage dealers or the healer that you really want to take down and go straight for them. Again, enemies can't be targeted if they are crowd control immune, so it's not always going to work out. What was also shown was an interesting combo of putting down a teleporter before you go into your ultimate, and basically you'll go forwards across the map, take somebody out, then at the end, either you don't get the kill and you're in trouble, or you'll just come back to your teleporter and just get out of there. So you can pretty much just pick up a free kill, as long as you don't get stunned or something on the other side. So that is pretty much what we've been shown of Talus, and he's going to be going up very shortly onto the public test server, which I'll be streaming live in a few hours once it goes live. It usually takes an hour to 3 hours for the public test server to go live, and I'll be playing some subscriber games on that PTS as soon as it's up, and we'll be looking more into the patch and also this new champion Talus. My thoughts on him is that he does actually have quite a lot of damage options, and I think that there might be a slight response to flanks being pushed out currently in the meta by flankier damage dealers like Cassie and Lian. And here the teleport is powerful and is shown to be powerful in other champions, as in Eevee it's very strong too, although she's not exactly the best in the meta. But he has a few movement options, so he's also got the sort of more standard movement option of going forwards with his punch ability that closes the gap and also is some extra burst damage to enemies. And especially with the Faustian Bargain legendary card, you can sort of stay in the back line and keep placing down safe points to get back to and keep disrupting the back line. Whether he will be picked up over those more flankier damaged champions in OB59, the new patch, we'll just have to see. But I think the concept is awesome, the ultimate is very unique and something quite different from a lot of other games. I don't think I've actually really seen this before. And at the very least on PTS, the next week when they are released, they're going to be insta-picked. And as a flanker, everyone is going to want to play them, but they won't be in ranked for a little while longer, as there's a 2-week embargo in any new champions going live on the ranked version in competitive. Anyway, what does everybody else think about this new champion Talus? Are you happy that there's finally another champion with a tail? As there's lots of people been lobbying for a more animalistic champion, although I say this champion is kind of halfway there, as he's got a lot of humanistic features, even if he has the mannerisms of a monkey and some of the features of a cow. And do you think he's going to have a space in the meta game for OB59 and have any chance in competitive or even maybe esports? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more of my content, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Joshino.